Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about a breed that's as big as its history, the Great Dane. Now, if you've ever seen one of these gentle giants, you might have wondered, why were they bred to be so, well, great? It's a question that leads us down a rabbit hole of history, purpose, and some rather peculiar choices made by our ancestors. So, buckle up as we explore the origins of the Great Dane and why they were bred in the first place. The noble beginnings. First off, let's set the scene. Picture Europe in the 16th century. Knights in shining armor, castles looming over vast estates, and a need for dogs that could handle some serious business. Great Danes were initially bred by German nobility for two primary purposes: hunting and guarding. Yes, that's right. These dogs were not just pretty faces. They were bred to take down wild boars. Imagine that. A dog so big it could tackle a wild boar. Now that's a job description. Now, why boars? Well, back then, wild boars were the ultimate nuisance. They were aggressive and destructive, like your neighbor's kids on a sugar high. So, you needed a dog that could withstand their fierce attacks while also being fast enough to catch them. Enter the Great Dane, a mix of mastiff strength and sighthound agility. It was like breeding a linebacker with a track star. And let me tell you, when you've got a dog that can wrestle a boar to the ground, you're not just getting a pet. You're getting an insurance policy against dinner being ruined. The guardian role. But wait, there's more. Besides hunting, Great Danes were also bred to protect estates. Their sheer size alone was enough to deter most intruders. I mean, who wants to break into a house when there's a creature lurking around that could easily be mistaken for a small horse? Just imagine the conversation. Hey man, let's rob that house. Are you crazy? Did you see the dog? It looks like it could swallow us whole. These dogs became the guardians of German nobility, standing watch over vast estates and ensuring that no one dared to trespass on their turf. Their loyalty was unmatched. They would defend their owners fiercely. So not only did they look intimidating, but they also had the heart to back it up. If only we could train them to pay taxes too. The shift in purpose. As time went on, particularly during the Victorian era, things started to change. People began breeding Great Danes not just for their working abilities, but also for their looks. Suddenly, it wasn't enough just to have a dog that could hunt or guard. It had to look good doing it. This is when the breed started to morph into what we recognize today, the elegant gentle giant. Breeders began refining their appearance, focusing on those long legs and sleek bodies while tempering their aggressive nature. It was like turning a fierce warrior into a runway model. And let's be honest, who wouldn't want a dog that looks like it just stepped off a fashion magazine? The gentle giant. Today, Great Danes are often referred to as gentle giants. They've traded in their hunting instincts for cuddles on the couch and slobbery kisses. But make no mistake, behind that sweet demeanor lies the lineage of fierce hunters and loyal guardians. They may not be chasing down wild boars anymore, but they'll certainly chase away any intruder with their size alone. Now you might wonder why we still call them Great Danes when they're actually from Germany. Well, there's an interesting twist. The name comes from French naturalist Georges-Louis Leclerc, who saw these magnificent dogs in Denmark and decided they looked grand. So here we are, great dogs with a name that has nothing to do with where they originated. It's like calling your cat Fido, just because you thought it sounded cute. In conclusion, Great Danes were bred for some serious work, hunting wild boars and guarding estates for nobility. Over time, they evolved from fierce hunters into beloved family companions known for their gentle nature and striking appearance. So next time you see one of these majestic creatures leaning against your leg or taking up half your couch space, remember, behind all that fluff lies a history of bravery and loyalty. So here's to the Great Dane, a breed that reminds us that sometimes being great isn't just about size, it's about heart. Thank you.